Okay, hey, what's up? Um, I'm here to present this amazing speedrun I've done recently. If you know me, you know that I've played this game since I was a kid, essentially, so it's very dear to me, which is why I'm really proud of this speedrun I've achieved. Um, Before I get into the actual run, I'll just share some general strategies that I've found doing this that I think are very good. Just during the run, stuff is going pretty fast. Um, so one trick I think is really helpful is if you have some sort of, this is specifically helpful if you're using like a headset or a speaker, is if you have like a rag or a towel or something, you can kind of just do this, right? If you have a speaker, you can just kind of put them on the speaker instead. But with a headset, this kind of works, and this really helps dealing with the sound, which is generally a bit of a challenge when doing this run, and this makes it a bit easier to deal with. So the other things we're looking out for is there are some specific shapes that are really good for this run. Specifically, we're looking out for the whale, because the whale is big and it can hit stuff easier often. The other thing we're looking out for is the platypus. That's specifically for Lone World 2, which I'll talk a bit more when we get into it. But yeah, let's just start the run, and I'll commentate over it as we're doing it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so the first thing on this level, or actually a general thing you'll see here, is like sometimes stuff doesn't really go your way. And you have to just not be afraid to hit that reset button, which sounds counterintuitive for a speedrun, right? You want to do it fast, so resetting is bad. But it's very easy to end up in situations where that's not really a good strategy. So as you can see here, the reset really saved a lot of time, actually. Another thing you'll see me doing is after winning a level, I'll spin my thing. I'll spin the thing. And this is to get heli coins so I can do some pulls. Because there is this downtime between levels that kind of just lets you do that, instead of spending time during the actual run doing it. So yeah, as you'll see here again, it doesn't go that well. I kind of end up having to reset. But yeah, on this level specifically, you'll see now whale strats, right? So whale is really big, which means you can do something like this. This saves a lot of time, and you'll see me doing this in some other levels too. Okay, so here is the untitled level. It's technically Emily's level. Here you want a light shape generally. In this case, a raccoon is very light. Raccoon's good. If you run out of raccoons, goose are also pretty light. And this lets you kind of use the carrot to launch you in there. And in this case, that didn't fully succeed, but you can just kind of roll a bit. Yeah, if you're familiar with the speedrun, you obviously know the pretty standard strategy, which is that you can kind of just push your shape if you do like up and down movements, which makes you manipulate the shape a lot easier when it comes to just movement. And you'll see that especially in Lone World 1 here. It's very easy, you just kind of push up and hit it. There you go. Alright. Now in the Lone World 2, the devs were actually quite clever, because if you look at the level, you might notice there's a bunch of platypuses everywhere, right? And this is kind of indicating that the platypus is a really good shape to use in this level, because it's kind of long, making it easier to kind of wiggle through and hit it with other stuff. And you can kind of like wiggle through the level and swim around. In this case, I kind of get stuck a little bit. So you'll see this doesn't go quite as planned, but again, don't be afraid to reset. Do a quick reset, get another platypus. Luckily I had another one saved up. As you can see, you can just kind of use all the platypuses to kind of hit your own shape along the way. And so you just kind of swim there essentially. And once you get to the jail, you just kind of wiggle it a bit, and there you go. Now this final level is a bit complicated. Generally you're reliant on the fence and this worm to kind of launch you in the right direction. Again, here a raccoon or a goose is good because they're light shapes, so they're easier to launch. So you just kind of want to be doing that. Again, don't be afraid to reset. And here I get a really good launch, pretty close to it. And these flags, when they get knocked down, they're also pretty good for hitting stuff with. And again, here we use the whale strat because we're really close to the goal, and the whale is just bigger, so we can hit it, right? And that's the run, essentially. I don't think there's much else to say. I'm really proud of this run. Shape Escape means a lot to me, and it's really cool that I got to get a run that was sub 4 minutes. I'm very proud of this record, and I hope to see other people try and challenge this, because it's an awesome game. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Bye.